Oh my gosh. Hi, travelers. I almost lost my computer there. Tara here, Hidden Lotus Tarot. And I'm coming to you today with the June 2016 general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general message, so a general reading, so the messages will not apply to everyone. We have had Mercury go retrograde on the 22nd. However, it's still in its shadow phase, so we got about another week till June 7th of perhaps little tricks and things. I'm having some issues with my laptop right now. That Mercury retrograde, he ain't going down without a fight. He's not coming back direct without a fight. He's a trickster. So if the messages do not resonate, please come back and view your moon and rising sign as they are posted. I hope everyone made it through this, at least the Mercury retrograde. This was an odd one. The energy was very strange. And we still have all of these planets in retrograde. So we'll just see what we can see. The possible energies coming up for the sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for June 2016. We're going to do the Hidden Lotus spread. All right, here we go. This Two of Cups keeps coming around. Well, now, it's a lot of repeater cards coming up in the different signs, and I'm shuffling the dickens out of these cards, so I don't know what's happening here. Underneath the deck, I have the Nine of Cups. This High Priestess. Right in the center, we have the, what do you call it? Page of Wands. So this is either some new endeavor coming in, definitely some new passion. It could be a work endeavor. It could also be a new spiritual journey you are about to take. Something having to do with Mercury coming direct. The full moon and Mercury coming direct. I have the Aries card here. Now, this is the father of the tarot. This is all about being logical, being balanced, being fair. This guy could have kids, or he could be someone who is an authority type, like a patron or someone who's assertive, a father figure, if not a real dad, someone who is kind of no nonsense, not going to put up with a lot of crap, going to tell you exactly what they think. Right down the center, I have the Two of Cups. I think this is the third time that this card has come out. So it's the Two of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Now, the Six of Cups, a lot of readers like to call this a soulmate card, and I try to be very, very careful with this. These two cards are considered to be the soulmate card, and I try to be very, very cautious with that term because it can give people the wrong idea. But basically, I'm going to just give you the general meaning, the generic meaning, and this is about returning back to simpler times, nostalgia, childhood. It does refer to things in the past, being able to find comfort and joy, peace of mind and serenity in something that occurs from the past or in the past. It could also mean the return of, yes, a past lover or even a friend. It could be a family member. But I'm getting mixed messages here. And I got mixed messages in the Cancer reading, and I got some mixed messages in the Gemini reading. I do know that we have eclipse coming up in September. There's one on the 1st and then one on my birthday on the 16th. So eclipses always speak to triangle situations. So I'm trying to get a handle on what it is that I'm saying. Because I have these two fire signs here. This is Leo. He represents Aries, and she can also represent Aries or any fire sign. So let's say, for instance, if This is something to do with the past. It could be some kind of transit of Mercury and quote unquote the moon around Aries. That was our last. Remember, I told you eclipses that come, they always touch on the very last one or go back over the same degrees. So the first eclipses that we had went over the last degrees of the Aries Libra, but there could still be some residual stuff to do with that last one of 2015. It's in the past. Um, now that Mercury has come direct here, the Magician with the Page of Wands, there's either something that you don't like about a situation or something that you don't like that you're hearing, okay, which may make you want to walk away or someone walk away. Now I have these, even though this is a major arcana, this is all about emotions. It is about, it could even be, let's per se, a female issue, like maybe someone is having issues with their menstrual cycle or something like that. It doesn't read like a health issue, even though I have the caduceus here. Maybe this is someone, I really can't tell you, but this card deals with feminine issues, but it also deals with intuition, with emotions. It deals with psychological issues, not being afraid to go down deep and really take a look at what's going on. Perhaps these are things that were brought about by the moon. We do have the pomegranates, which imply fruitfulness and fertility, many seeds being planted. Perhaps now that Mercury is going direct, this is the energy that you're about to move forward, like this emperor, and kind of seize the day and the things that you want to do. But yet I have this odd card here of something, the moon. Maybe the moon has brought an opportunity for you to regain some balance in some type of relationship. Even with yourself, this relationship can speak to the relationship you have, finding the balance. The two cards, we have the two balances here. Something new, something perhaps that showed up out of the blue, related to the moon, maybe. But whatever this is, the magician has the power to create his own reality, and this is going forth with that power. But yet there's something, Venus in Aquarius, and this is the called the card is called the Lord of Defeat. Okay, I don't know. I have these two. They are two fire signs. Perhaps this could represent a couple, someone perhaps returning to the past, but if you notice, she's looking towards the future. So maybe this person walked away. These are in the relationship, it is an unequal relationship. If it was equal, then it would be the emperor and the empress. So this implies that either this person has more authority or more money or more command in the relationship. But nevertheless, I have the Nine of Cups. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 cups. If I want to be technical, I could say it's a fifth cup because the magician has a cup. But as I always say, there's something else behind that veil, perhaps, that we don't see. This is not particularly reading like be careful what you wish for. But in one respect, I may have to throw that out because I have this Five of Swords here. And this is someone walking away with their prize. But it can also indicate having a fight or arguments with someone and just trying to argue for the sake of arguing, trying to prove your point that you're right. And sometimes it's really not about being right. It's sometimes recognizing that, okay, ain't nobody right in this situation, and being the person to concede that and say, okay, look, I was wrong. Two wrongs don't make a right. And in that way, you can still walk away with the prize. It may be your sanity and or your dignity. I don't know. Now, remember, we do have this hidden element here. There's an offer and news coming in towards this emperor or about this energy. But there's something with this queen here. Maybe this is two people who had separated and are now given an opportunity to come back together. See, they worked on it. They got it where they wanted to go, but then for something happened and they had to walk away, arguments or something. And like maybe you know, but that still doesn't explain to me. This is a return, so maybe with these three cards, I don't know. Let's take a look at what this Five of Swords is trying to tell us. It's kind of like whatever this is, it's not as bad as it appears to be, and perhaps can really, really work in your favor with these two cards. I mean, this is not a bad spread, Leos. Not at all. It's not a bad spread. Oh. Militare. Now, this could mean sometimes that you're not supposed to know something. Moving away, things that are secret, but it can also imply getting caught. Namaste, the male lover. See, as I said, either something occurred that you didn't like or it was something that you heard that you didn't like. We have the Disgrazia card. So I would take this. Now, whether this is same-sex or heterosexual, whomever would take the role of the male in the relationship presently, there's something going on here that kind of went up in flames. This is like the Tower card. And it is something either that you see or that you hear. It's communicative. Maybe it is something that you don't see. Maybe it is something that you find out quite by accident. This is the House on Fire. Yet these cards are very, very beautiful. Well, whatever this thing was or is, because for some of you, it has not come up yet. This is also the future column. It is going to cause some type of argument or separation or walking away. Okay? Now that we have that, let's take a look and see what's underneath this Page of Wands. It is the Nine of Wands, the Watch and Wait card. We go from creating our own reality to moving forth to watching and waiting and then walking away. Now, but what is most interesting is the Nine of Cups. Well, let's see. Now, if we look at this, this is the energy coming down through here. A Two of Cups, a Watch, a Wait, and a Six of Cups. This could be saying that this is a situation that is going to the past. It is a past situation resurfacing, coming around again. Maybe this card is like you get a do-over. I don't know if this is talking about the end of something in the past with the female lover that brings about something new, but we know that death is also a change. It's a change with the lover that brings about something new. If this is not a lover, let's say, for instance, this is having to do with a work partner or a familial relationship, and this is someone who has come somewhat shy and retiring. That is the characteristic of the person. Someone who perhaps is not very vocal or is not very demonstrative in their actions or thoughts and speech. That's a quite interesting spread there. So this is definitely a relationship issue. And I think there's some things that either have come up, something perhaps revealed or learned or intuited, and or it will be coming up. It's almost like saying that you manifest it up. I really don't know. Well, that's what I have for you, Leos. I hope that's very interesting. And we'll just see how June plays out for you. I hope the messages help. And until when, namaste.